marches to the strains of Enter Sandman by Metallica. And that's what he's done for all these years as he's built up all of these saves. He is tied with Trevor Hoffman with 601 career saves, the most ever in the history of Major League Baseball. Mariano also has 42 postseason saves, and he'd probably consider those the most important of all. But right here, he has a chance to take the lead. Family and friends at the ballpark. They were with him in Toronto as well. They saw the record tire, and this one obviously would be the record breaker. One mo to go. And here's your opportunity. Mariano got his first save with the Yankees in 1996. He was a setup man that year for John Wetland. He first came to the Yankees out of the minor league system in 1995. Started and then became a reliever. And now all these years later, he's still doing it big time as he has converted his last 13 save opportunities, and he deals high to Trevor Plouffe.
And Michael, the crowd here all afternoon pretty subdued. All of a sudden when Mariano came out of the bullpen, they're all fired up.
Pitch outside, 2-0. He has saved so many big games to the Yankees. He has been picture perfect for them. And there's a strike. And you ask him to say his favorite save, the one that stands out, he says he can't. All he cares about is his team winning. He's had big saves. He's had big blown saves as well. But he is arguably the greatest pitcher or relief pitcher in the history of baseball.
And you wonder what's going through his mind. I mean, obviously the 42 postseason saves, he has done it in big spots. Wonder if he's thinking about 602.
The 2-2. Grounded to second. Cano is there. One away. Yankees have also tightened up the defense, putting Chris Dickerson out in right field for Nick Swisher. Mariano's 41 years old. He has 42 on his back. He has 42 career postseason saves. He has 42 saves this year. Now he's looking for 602 lifetime. We've told the stories before. The save stat was actually invented by Jerome Holtzman, a veteran sports writer in Chicago in the early 1960s, and became an official stat in 1969. Here's Michael Kadire. Pitch inside. Now, Mariano Rivera has been the Yankees' exclusive closer since 1997 when John Wetland left the team as a free agent. And he has never relinquished that role all these years later, 1-1. And the pitch. John, you caught both Rivera and Hoffman, and they both did it completely different ways.
Yeah, Trevor Hoffman had an outstanding changeup, a Bugs Bunny type changeup. Mariano, that one pitch, the cutter, he's mixing in some more sinkers lately.
2-2. Garrett's been there for most of them. They both got their first taste of Yankee baseball in 95. The 2-2. Lofted into right field. Right there is Dickerson. One out away. No one has caught more of the saves than that man, Jorge Posada. Now he's a witness to history. And Chris Parmelee at the plate. Most of the fans here at the ballpark on their feet. And a strike. Granderson shallow in center and shaded toward left center. Gardner shallow is in left. The 0-1. Grounded, just foul. Broken bat. How many times has Rivera done that?
Yeah, that's perfect right there. A little cutter in on the hands of a left-handed hitter. Breaks the bat. We've seen that so many times. Russell Martin wants it up and in. That's exactly where he gets it.
One strike away as Parmalee getting a new bat. He has been a major contributor to 5 world championships, starting in 1996 when he set up for John Wetland. In fact, that year, he finished 3rd in the Cy Young voting. As a rookie, setting up. That's how dominant he was. 0-2, 2 outs, 9th inning, Yankees up 6-4. Rivera sets and deals. Strike 3, ball game over, Yankees win, and it's perfect because the greatest closer in history now has the most saves in history. With 6:02, he moves ahead of Trevor Hoffman, and he stands alone atop the closer mountain. John, that 9th inning played out the way most of those play out for him. Clean, efficient, and he got it done.
And you can tell he was a little bit pumped up, the ball jumping out of his hand just a little bit better. And a man who has all been about the team first, individual statistics second, enjoying this bit of attention from his teammates. Congratulations, Mariano, 602, the best ever.
So his team crowding around him in front of the mound where he's done such great work. And some of the Twins also standing on the top step of the dugout watching. Really, you could argue it, and I'm sure everybody could argue any kind of point, but there's never been a better closer than Mariano Rivera. And I think what we're doing right now is we're getting a chance to watch the Babe Ruth of his position. And if baseball is played another 300 years from now, John, they'll talk about how great Mariano Rivera was.
Yeah, I mean, you can talk about 602, and obviously that's a huge number, but I think the 42, Michael, postseason saves that you mentioned, that's what separates that man from all the other closers who tried to finish out ball games.
Well, he's always been recognized as the greatest, and now he has the numbers to go along with it. Team shows more emotion than Mo.
Gene Monahan, head trainer, loved it. Captain. Seen that fist pump many times with Mariano finishing out ball games.
And they push him out to the mound where he can soak in the adulation of the crowd.